All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about this? Is the volume still too low? My wife and I were trying to explain to her that she should eat more breakfast now, as she is playing a lot at school. It's all right. All right. I'm going to try something.
Janine said, well, Mother, if you would serve grape nuts,
let me know if that just makes everything more
Well, we say three
horrible.
cheers for Janine. She knows what's good for her, and she likes it. And your youngsters will, too. For grape nuts are truly delicious.
Is it
echoing? And they're simply packed with the vital food energy everybody needs. Children and grown-ups both. To carry them through till noontime feeling fit.
No,
2 tablespoons of grape nuts with whole milk or cream and fruit contain more very nourishment than many a hearty meal. Grape nuts make even a light breakfast a safe breakfast. So tomorrow at your grocer's, get a yellow and blue package of grape nuts.
All right, background is off. Just turning that off for now. All right, this is plugged in and it's set to the appropriate setting. And you can hear me. Great. All right, great. So everything's good to go. Everyone can see me. Everyone can hear me. Excellent. I'm happy. Well, I tried, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to make sure that this... We're good. Okay. I tried to make sure that this show would have a flawless opening today, but I guess I'm gonna have to try harder next time. I'm glad that we can finally move on. Except for the people on Twitch TV who apparently can't hear me. Can you hear me? Great. Alright, Maureen Bori says, hello, Oxhorn. Well, since I'm underage, the smoking and drinking age, I've gotten a bubble pipe and some apple juice. Will that be accepted in this community? Absolutely, yes. Oh, cute little hardcore kitten says he's been joking with me this whole time. Oh, man. I suddenly regret ever giving you moderator power. I kid. I'm so glad you're a moderator. That Twitch TV chat is going to blow up in probably about 20 minutes. The strange thing is, the live stream chat is nice and classy, but then about 30 minutes in, something switches off on Twitch TV. They suddenly go, oh, Oxhorn is streaming. Let's start sending all of our viewers. And then the entire show blows up. So, prepare for the worst here in about 30 minutes, cute little hardcore kitten. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a fantastic show for you today. I have a nice big batch of cigars here. So I have not received any cigars from the fans. Still no cigars from the fans. I've got a little bit of a broken heart. Right here. That's where my heart is, and it's broken. But it will mend itself over time. It'll mend itself. In the meantime, I bought myself cigars, because apparently I am my only fan. Whatever. I'm happy with liking myself. It's called self-confidence, apparently, in this day and age. And I need to have a lot of it. So I've got my self-confidence in line and my cigars in line. And I purchased for myself a nice package of Rocky Patels. Now, Rocky Patel, ladies and gentlemen, is not a name brand. Well, it is a name brand. It's not a traditional brand. A traditional brand is going to be like Cohiba or Romeo and Juliet or something like that. This brand is newer and it hasn't quite hit the mainstream for old-time smokers. But it's still well-known and it's still a fantastic cigar. One of the most flavorful cigars I have ever smoked. So I'm going to take a vote here. We have 4 to choose from, 4 different flavors, and I'm going to need you all to help me out here. We're going to have a vote. All right, there's Vintage 1990, Vintage 1992. Oh, there's 2 Vintage 1992s. And a Vintage 1999 Connecticut wrapper. What do we have? 90, 92, or 99? Great. Already the people on Twitch are asking me if I even lift. I thought we went over this last week. And the week before. We kind of settled that one. Yes, I lift. I do lift. But whatever, if you want to continue to ask me, that's fine. That's fine. Ask me if I even lift, brah. 92, 92. 92, 92, 90. 92, 92, 92, 99, 92. Well, it looks like the 92s have it. 1992, here we come. Going back in time to 1992. Back when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers roamed the land, and everybody who went to high school had his or her own collection of Pogs and Slammers, which, in those days and age, were gold. What else did we have back then? There was, Creepy Crawlers and Micro Machines, right? Right? There were Saturday morning cartoons like Widget and Pirates of Blackwater. Clinton was elected. Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah. I only mention the important things like Micro Machines. Alright, fellow bros who apparently lift, it is time to light up this bad boy. Oh! Those who like Fallout 3, you'll recognize this song. Way back home, don't know why I ever left the homestead, I really must confess. Alright, turning that up just a little bit because you probably can't hear the music. Here we go. Yeah, so I finally got this thing working. I should probably test it before I claim. At least the other day I had it working. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Which means I'm going to have a nicely toasted cigar. And the nice thing about this collection of Rocky Patels that I purchased is that they're box pressed. So the difference between a traditional cigar and a box pressed cigar is that they basically just squished all of the box pressed ones into a box. Right? Probably some guy stacking cigars one day squished all of his cigars into a box. They came out with square edges and he goes, "Genius! I invented the box pressed cigar." Totally makes it taste better too. Tyristari Fairies on Twitter says, "I was wondering if you could wish Jonathan a happy birthday. It was Sunday. I wanted him to know I was watching with him, and I love him." Aww. Oh, that's so sweet and adorable. Yes, of course. Happy birthday to Jonathan. I hope you had a fantastic birthday. And this lady on Twitter, her name is Tyristari Fairies. Man, it's late. Anyway, she loves you. So someone on this earth loves you. Oh man, they're advancing. They're no longer calling me brah, and they're now saying, "Dost thou even hoist?" Thank you, Keegan. Yes, I dost hoist. I hoisteth thine selves with mine might of hoistingness. Musty? I don't know, Shawarma. It's, honestly, it's kind of flavorless. I probably have to get down a little bit further, but I also lit it wrong. You see how the edges are white and the center there is still black? It means that I didn't get all the way around. There we go. Ah, that's what I like. Much better. And then today we are not drinking Scotch. I know that this is Scotch and Smoke Rings. I apologize. But I made a boo-boo. And when I was at the store, I bought Jameson, which is Irish whiskey. You cannot call it Scotch unless the whiskey came from Scotland. Therefore, I am not technically drinking Scotch today. I am technically drinking Irish. But it's fitting. I am Irish, even though I have a great appreciation for the Scots and their wonderful beverages. Today we are instead drinking Irish. Just a little in the bottom to taste the flavor. Cheers, ladies and gents. Bottoms up and enjoy your classy, gentlemanly, and gentlewomanly beverages. Oh, very good. Can't go wrong with Jameson. Maureen Bori says, Ox, where do I send cigars? Great question. If you are on my website, scotchandsmokerings.com, you're going to see a link near the very top of the page. It says, Gifts for Ox. I've posted my P.O. box there, and you can send as many cigars as you please to that fine address. If you're looking for suggestions, I have some linked from that page that I particularly enjoy. But feel free to buy whatever ones you want. I'm not picky. I'm getting free cigars out of this, right? I can't be picky. Mathstar says, no worries, Ox, I'm drinking a nice Glenfiddich Scotch. Wow, somebody has some classy taste if he's drinking Glenfiddich. It's very nice. Shawarma says he's in Washington. Shall we send herbal cigars, my friend? I am not into that particular kind of combustible. Not my style. Not judging here. Just not my style. Knights Casca on Twitter says, I'm ready for Oxhorn and his Scotch and Smoke Rings, which was a hashtag, by the way. Nicely done. Dedicated watcher, as it is 3 a.m. in London at the moment. Well, we are so glad that our London watchers are watching today. Thank you very much. To those on Twitch TV who are curious about where my questions are coming from, I'm actually reading questions from a different chat on scotchandsmokerings.com. There's a chat there. You don't have to be a Twitch TV member to use it. So I'm using that for those who aren't on Twitch TV. And we have more viewers there right now, so that's where I'm that's where I'm answering many of the questions. However, I am paying attention to your fine Twitch TV chat as well. So hang tight, ladies and gents, and I'll answer your questions as well. Bra, you classy bra, says Imtwo. Thank you. I'm tempted to ban the word bra tonight. It's like one of those things, but you know, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. So if you want to say bra, it's fine. I'll just enjoy my Irish, ladies and gentlemen, Irish. Mike Chessel says, hi Ox, are you gonna pull up Minesweeper and play it so the Twitch TV people don't get upset? I just might, right? I'm gonna pull up Minesweeper and then maybe some Solitaire, and then I'll be playing video games live on the internet. So it's my backup plan. Actually, I did install what's that game called? I installed League of Legends. I installed League of Legends, and I am an expert at it because I knew the name of it. And I suppose I could play that, right? Wait, do I have the shortcut? League of Legends. If I push this button, will the entire stream go down? I don't know. Let's try it. If suddenly the screen goes black... Actually, Greg Hartung says, so you didn't find your authenticator then? I did. I did find my authenticator. But, I haven't logged in a while. Alright, if the screen goes black, it means that League of Legends has kicked me off. But so far, I'm okay. So far, we still have 50 people watching, and nothing has gone down. Great. Oh, it's downloading a patch. I just installed this. How could it continue to download a patch? Moose Cow says, if Twitch doesn't know the legendary Oxhorn, F them. And by F them, he means flack them. One of my invented swear words, because we only use classy language here, right? Alright, that's the way it goes. Uber Rafflemau says, I'm back. Pleasure to have you here, Uber Rafflemau. We have missed you. Exy says, what would you suggest to a new Scotch/whiskey/rye drinker? My friend, there are so many great beverages out there, it's hard for me to choose. Whiskey really opens it up. Like, there are so many whiskeys that are good that it's hard for me to pick them. I'm drinking Jameson right now, which is an Irish whiskey. it's good. I'm enjoying it. But if you want to stick strictly to Scotch, I'm going to have to suggest Glenfiddich, Laphroaig, and Glenlivet. Glenfiddich, Laphroaig, and Glenlivet. Those are 3 of my favorite Scotches. There are others that are very fine, but those 3 are my favorite. Cheers, gents! Greg Hartung says, would you care to log into WoW soon? Me, Neth, and Lep are dying to hang out with you. You know what? I might be able to log in today. I'm gonna fire it up and see if it'll actually load for me. They emailed me and said that they disconnected my authenticator, so I should be able to log in. But we'll see. But I've got a show to get through before I log into the world of the Warcraft in the midst of the Pandaria. And some old segments are going to be returning as soon as I... There we go. Oh. Oh man, I have to go through the entire login process again. Let's see. Is this song in German? Or is it gibberish? Hey! Sweet! I've got WoW working. Cool. Well, maybe I'll log into the game a little bit later. Is this German or gibberish? I can't tell. Right, well, I'm going to turn off League of Legends then. Because I've got WoW working here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to return to a segment that we did here for a very long time. It's called Don'ts for Husbands and Don'ts for Wives. I originally couldn't find my Don'ts for Husbands book, so I was just going to do Don'ts for Wives. And I thought, that's great. I'll just tell wives what they can't do. I think I'm good at that. But I did find the Don'ts for Husbands one, and so we are going to go through all of them. Or both of them. So here we go. Don'ts for Husbands and Don'ts for Wives. What's the next Don't for Wives? Pay attention, wives. Pay attention. Don't tell your husband of every petty annoyance and pinprick you have suffered from during the day. But do tell him your real troubles. He expects to share them, and his advice may help you. In any case, his sympathy will halve the trouble, like half the trouble. This is from 1919, so... Don't be shy of showing your love. Don't expect him to take it for granted. A playful caress. Oh dear, this is like graphic for 1913. Oh my goodness. A playful caress as you pass his chair, an unexpected touch on the shoulder, makes all the difference between merely knowing that you care for him and actually feeling it. Man, if they busted out the word caress, this is like 1913 erotica. Alright, one more, and then we'll move on to Don'ts for Husbands. Don't expect your husband to want to spend evenings at home if you don't make home the most comfortable place. Don't stuff your drawing room with priceless knickknacks that he will knock over when he stretches out his hand for an ashtray. Don't have chairs that look nice but are not comfortable to sit on, nor cushions that may only be looked at. It is a mistake to suppose that a man likes best the home of the pattern housekeeper. He doesn't. It makes him want to kick things about. Alright, wives. Sage advice. So no doilies and no uncomfortable cushions, right? Alright. Don'ts for husbands. Hints on finance. Don't neglect to insure your life for a reasonable sum. Then you will at least know that your wife will not be left in actual want if you die suddenly. Okay, that's actually fairly good advice. Don't do all the ordering and all the paying yourself on the grounds that your wife doesn't understand money matters. Let her learn to understand them. Okay, it's a little chauvinistic, but still, it's still good advice. Don't be... Oh, I can't use that word. How would you say that in non-bad language? Don't be... blank about the household supplies if you can afford to be generous. Okay, so don't be stingy. Don't be stingy about the household supplies if you can afford to be generous. You can't make omelets without breaking eggs, and you can't have cheerful fires without using coal or wood pretty freely. Okay, alright. Thank you, 1913, for your colorful language. Don't let your wife pledge your credit beyond what is necessary and reasonable. That's right. Rein your wives in, gentlemen. Otherwise, they're just going to go and spend your credit cards all over the place. She must learn to cut her coat according to her cloth. Now, that's a turn of phrase I don't believe I've ever heard before. I'm learning things. One more. Don't think your wife cares for nothing but money. Money doesn't make happiness, but the lack of it can cause a great deal of misery. Oh, indeed. When your views and hers on money matters conflict, think what a lot she has to do with her share of the family income. Alright, so it's fairly practical and mundane. We're learning things, so this is good. Now, another segment of the show that I'm going to be bringing back today is Songify. That's right. I've got Songify loaded up here and ready to go. I'll probably wait until a little later in the program. If for some reason it looks like I'm forgetting, remind me. And then we will pick out a song to create. What about a classy word of the week? Alright, that's true. I normally did do a classy word of the week. So, I totally thought of one beforehand. And I'm not looking one up on Google right now. So, the classy word of the week is megalomaniacal. Classy word of the week. Megalomaniacal. Associate Professor Evil has a megalomaniacal laugh. Megalomaniacal. Yeah. There you go. So that's this week's classy word. Alright, glad we didn't forget that segment. Shawarma says, wait, Oxhorn wrote a book? Yes, it's that time of the program. Why, indeed I did. Thank you so much, Shawarma, for bringing it up. You are, of course, referring to my novel, The Tale of Cloran Hastings, a young adult fantasy novel suitable for all ages, yet sophisticated enough for the older ages as well. A fantasy novel that is swashbuckling in nature, taking place on the high seas, in a fantasy world I created myself, available in hardcover paperback or as an ebook for the low, low price of affordable. You can find it at CloranHastings.com. And the only true test of whether or not you're a true fan is if you have purchased my book. Those who have purchased this book are true fans. Mastar says, I just finished reading The Tale of Cloran Hastings, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you so much, Mastar. I'm so pleased that you bought the book. If you really liked the book, I'd encourage you to go on to Amazon or wherever it is you purchased it and leave a review. I would love to hear your review. Vida says they don't have your book in Barnes & Noble in Ohio. Actually, it is available on Barnes & Noble, just online. You've got to go to the Barnes & Noble website to purchase it. It's on Barnes & Noble and Amazon and a number of other places. But yeah, if you've read the book and you love it, please give me a review on Amazon or anywhere else. And thank you so much for purchasing the book. Many of you are wondering about the sales figures. I finally did get the sales figures. First of all, an important question. Jay Mixer asks, Ox, what do you think of the hat called Fez? I love fezzes. How can you be a Doctor Who fan and not love fezzes and bow ties? I love them both. They're fantastic. So I highly encourage anyone, if you're looking for a classy hat and the derby or the fedora don't quite do it for you, there's always the fez. Anyway, I have gotten my sales figures and I can't share them explicitly with you, but you have all been extremely generous, and I'm so glad that so many of you have sought fit to give my little book a try and to venture off into the unknown of reading a new author and purchase my book. So thank you so much for buying my book. I hope the sales figures continue to grow. You all have been amazing. That's The Tale of Clara and Hastings, folks, available in 3 formats, whichever you choose. A fine novel, if I do say so myself. Where were we? I forget. But, Scotch time. Bottoms up, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, and thanks for coming. Oster Cactus says, unfortunately, I have an exam tomorrow, so I'll have to leave now. Good night, everybody, and stay classy. Good night, Oster Cactus, and it's always good to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay, why does it keep playing in the background? There we go. More people talking about lifting things on Twitch TV. We've just got a bunch of hard workers on Twitch. They want to be lumberjacks. They want to be port workers, shipyard workers, lifting things, because they keep on asking each other, bro, how much do they lift? So, whatever. I love that gregarious attitude. I love their ability and their desire to work really hard at lifting things, apparently. They're not talking about digging ditches, no. They're not talking about shooting rifles or pushing things. They're only talking about lifting things. They have a very narrow skill set. Lifting. But that's okay. It sometimes takes a lifter to get things done. After all, in Futurama, they made robots that could do one thing. Bender, right? Apparently he had a cousin named Lifter, and these guys wish they were like that cousin. So, yes, bro, I can lift, and I'm so glad you're all here. Rallorin said, would you be willing to smoke a Cuban if I sent it to you? Absolutely, I would love to. I've smoked one Cuban before, and I really enjoyed it. However, I don't think you can legally mail a Cuban cigar to me in the United States. So, you can try it and see if I get it, but I'm not sure what'll happen. You can send me a cigar that's been made from Cuban seed tobacco that was grown in Honduras or Nicaragua or something like that. That's completely legal and fine. But yeah, I'm actually not terribly picky. Feel free to send me whatever cigar you like. Great. Now we've got YOLO in the chat. Bro, can you lift and YOLO? Oh, man. Just nobody mentions swag. I don't want to hear the word swag tonight, alright? Not gonna hear it. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not even gonna say it again. No more SWAG. It won't happen. And no more YOLO. Oh, wait. YOLO, you only lift once. Oh, man. I didn't even see that coming. You only lift once. Alright. Well, that's clever, I gotta admit. Smoke rings time, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke rings time. Come on. I like the idea of a yodeling Oxhorn better, says Shawarma. I used to be able to yodel. I did, a long time ago. I think I've lost that ability. I used to have a higher register. You know, I could go yodeling, or like all the way up there, but it's harder for me now. So my yodeling abilities have sadly diminished over the years. But who knows, maybe one day I'll regain them. My yodeling abilities probably grow in association with my beard. So the longer my beard gets, the better I will be able to yodel. Gamborga says, well, Ox, red snapper. Just a little red snapper. Indeed. Indeed. A little red snapper can go a long ways. Mike Chessel says, hey, Ox, can you teach us how to tie a bow tie? You tweeted an infographic on it once, but it made 0 sense. I absolutely can, and it's incredibly easy. I don't have one here, though, but basically, if this was your bow tie... and yes, I do just have random handkerchiefs lying around the house. That's just how classy I am, apparently. If this is your bow tie, you wrap it around, you go over like this, and then you do something after that. And that's how you tie a bow tie. Cheers, ladies and gents. Bottoms up. Perfect explanation, says Rallorin. Why, thank you very much. I do try. And my cigar has gone out. I don't understand how these things can happen. It's probably a sign. It's probably a sign that I'm talking too much. I need to talk less so that my cigars stay lit. Because it's a 92, says Shawarma. That's right, you were against me smoking a 92. You prefer that I smoke a 90. Well, I've still got the 90. I'll be able to smoke it next week. Keegans1029 says, me and my friends love you, man. You're gratting awesome. Why, thank you, good sir. I am so glad that you and your friends are here. Cheers, and be sure to come next week. For Rest Ill on Twitter says, gotta tell ya, I forgot to tell ya, not only the intro on Doctor Who changed, but so has the inside as well. Since the last time I saw it, now I have seen the most recent Doctor, which was, the guy with the bow tie and the fez. Is there another Doctor after that? If not, why would they change the inside of the TARDIS? The TARDIS changed, I realized, between the previous Doctor and this one. But did it change again? Oh, that doesn't make a lick of sense. Yeah. This thing does not want to keep its flame. There we go. I've burned a hole in the side of the front there. Strange. Well, Shawarma, you warned me. Shawarma, don't give me spoilers. Don't. Ah, man. I haven't finished Doctor Who yet. You can't give me spoilers. Ah, man. That's what I get for reading my own chat. Yeah. I guess I'll have to watch it on Hulu or something. Oh, now you're changing? Okay, so I really don't know what happened. Great. This is a good one. Rallorin says there was someone arguing against tobacco companies on campus today, so I had to use the we eat flesh argument against her about choice. It worked swimmingly. Well, I'm glad I could help in some way or another. You know, there are so few of my fans who even know that I made that movie. We Eat Flesh? It's one of my favorites, and it's so funny. Even though I had just previously made a movie about religion, The Invisible Pink Unicorn, where I tackled atheism, even so, my most controversial movie of all time was We Eat Flesh. Apparently there are more angry vegans and vegetarians who could not tolerate my movie about killing pigs and eating them with glee than there were people who disagreed with my arguments about theology. So, just an interesting bit of trivia there. I don't know where everybody in the chat stands, and I'm not I don't really care. That's completely fine. I just found it interesting that talking about bacon offended more people than talking about an invisible pink unicorn. Takes all kinds, right? Takes all kinds. Forrest still says, yep, can't tell you more. Spoilers. That, again, is like that's a Doctor Who quote, right? Man, am I becoming a Doctor Whozian? No, I'm not a Whozian. I just have a passing appreciation for Doctor Who. That's all. Just a passing appreciation. Shawarma says, I'm gonna go grind a Greek blood elf into hummus shortly. Wait a minute. Okay, that's horrid.
Great music of the 1920s and 1930s deserves to have an appreciative modern audience. You can help it find that audience. Why not email your friends right now? Let them know about the wonderful music you're enjoying right here on radio.
Rutherford says he's got a quote for me. All right, go for it. Now, I don't know all movies. I love movies, but I'm not the hugest movie buff. So, I'm preparing a soft landing for myself in case I don't know it. But yes, Rotopris, I am ready. What is the quote? We'll see if I can do my best to try and get it. Meow Mix says, do you play Horde or Alliance? Horde, of course. There is no pride in playing the Alliance. There's just none. Alright, Rotopris, this is the quote, the movie quote. During this fight, I seen a lot of change in the way you felt about me and the way I felt about you. In here, there were two guys killing each other, but I guess that's better than 2 million. What I'm trying to say is, if I can change and you can change, everybody can change. Sorry, I don't know it. There was too much happy peace in that, you know? Everybody changing, all the fights stopping. Not my thing. Rocky IV? Oh, Rocky IV. So what, that was the one with the Soviet guy in it, right? America against the USSR. They lost, by the way. And it wasn't because we changed. They lost because we defeated them in a Cold War. With Drago? Alright. Mike Chessel says, is your bowler bigger on the inside than it is on the out? Yes, that is how I can have such a huge brain. CCG07 says, I bet he's drinking McCormick's blended scotch. What a scotch noob. My friend, you couldn't be more wrong. Because I'm actually not drinking scotch today. No. Instead, I am drinking Jameson, which is just Irish whiskey. I know, it's close to scotch. Ireland is kind of close to Scotland. But it is not scotch. I realize that. But when I do drink scotch, it's Glenfiddich and Glenlivet and Lafroig. Those are my scotches, my friend. I don't do the blended scotch. Well, I do, but not when I don't. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Songify. Let's see. Alright. Songify time. What should we do? Today's Songify will be about... Bro, do you even lift? The catchphrase spoken by trolls on the internet who think that they're cute, clever, witty, and funny, but sadly, their creativity extends only beyond their nose, for they don't have any wit to come up with anything original, aside from spouting off the mantras they read on 9gag. Bro, do you even lift? The kind of mantra that goes along with swag. Wearing one's swag. Rollerin says don't mention 9gag, because it rhymes with swag. But I shall redeem this by saying bacon. Bacon. Alright, let's see how this turned out.
Do you even lift? The catchphrase spoken by trolls on the internet who think that they're cute, clever, witty, and funny, but sadly, their creativity extends only beyond their nose, for they don't have any wit to come up with anything original, aside from spouting off the mantras they read on 9gag. Bro, do you even lift? The kind of mantra that goes along with swag. Wearing one swag.
Oh, man.
Don't mention 9gag, because it rhymes with swag. But I shall redeem this by saying, spoken by trolls on the internet who think that they're cute, clever, witty, and funny, but sadly, their creativity extends only beyond their nose. They don't have any wit to come up with anything original, aside from spouting off the mantras they read on 9gag.
Alright, there we go. So that was this week's Songify. I'll probably have to save it for posterity because we had such an important topic today. Exy says, Ox, have you seen the Elder Scrolls Online trailer? And if so, what do you think of it? I think it looks promising. I was never really into the Elder Scrolls. I dabbled a bit, but the trailer looked great from what I could see, so who knows? Maybe I'll have to get through, or give it another chance. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I promised you that I would play this game called World of Warcraft, whatever it's called. And I will deliver, if I can choose... Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my chats over here so that I can see what I'm doing. And I have no idea where I logged off last. So, Greg Hartung, I believe you're in the game right now. And the rest of you fine ladies and gentlemen. Lepidus and Nethila, Holyhammer, or Banhammer. If you guys want to come by, that's completely great. I'm going to add a screen region. And bingo! Whoops. Yeah. There we go. I'm still leaving me big because I'm more interesting. But there we go. There's Oxhorn. Sitting there being awesome. And now I'm gonna play some video games. Woohoo! Let's farm for some elite loot. I'm Cho says we are from 4chan bra with the YOLO swag money. You are everything that is wrong with the internet, my friend. Wow, oh, I just got invited to a group and I just logged on. Here we go. Oh, it's Nethila. Great. Well, howdy everybody. Yay, welcome back to WoW. I'm getting all sorts of... Okay, hold on. Thank you. I should probably go Do Not Disturb. Here we go. Wahoo! Alright. Well, you can't even see my chat that's freaking out over there. Here, I'll put that over there. Cool. So where was I? It looks like I'm Alright, by the way, so if you are in the chat right now, if you're watching the show, I really I can't multitask that well. So I've got Twitch TV, I've got live stream, and now I've got the World of Warcraft chat. And then everybody's asking me how I've been in the game. I can't respond to everybody, so please don't be offended. Please don't be offended if I don't answer you. But here we go. So why was I here? Oh, that's right. This is where I shot the final segment for my book trailer. Yeah, I was standing right here on this ice. If you go to YouTube and you watch my book trailer, The Tale of Flora Hastings, you'll kind of see this site. So I had that going on in the background, and then my book was standing on that ice. So that's right. There I was. Senin says the cute little hardcore kitten has spoken. Are you banning people in their cute hardcore kitten? I hope you're having fun. I'm missing out on all the fun that you're having. Here, let me make this smaller just so that you can see a little bit more of the screen. Great, so what can you do in this game? I hear there are things called quests where you get to kill 15 moles and then skin them and turn them in for 15 silver, which sounds like a lot of fun, I have to admit. So we could do that, or we could do some raiding, right? Some raiding into the dungeons, where apparently they've got people chained up in those dungeons, and then you can rescue them, escort them out, and then get more gold, which is fun. Yeah, so we could do that, or we could do PvP. Shall we try to get a black dragon mount? Okay, Shawarma says that he wants to get a black dragon mount. That sounds fun. Where should I go, Shawarma? It's been a while since I've played this game, so... Moose Cow says, Ox, your video quality is bad, and you should feel bad. Well, that's fair. That's fair. My video quality probably is bad because I'm streaming at such a high resolution right now. Is it jittery? Alright, I'm being trolled. My own characters from my novel are sending me tells. So the main character from my novel is telling me that the cake is a lie. Alright. Okay, you guys are in Orgrimmar? Alright, I'll go to Orgrimmar so I can meet you. This is good. I'm glad that I actually have people who can guide me through this game. Well, somebody just landed next to me as I was hearthing out. I don't know what's going on anymore. CC07, this is not blended Scotch. This is single malt Scotch whiskey. Oh wait, it is blended Scotch. Well, it's not Scotch. It's Irish. Not only am I not drinking Scotch, but I'm drinking Irish, and it's blended. Oh man, I didn't even realize. Well, whatever. If I was richer, if I had all the money in the world, I'd be drinking single malt Scotch whiskey, as I once did. Look, my character is swimming through the air. Does that ever happen to other druids? I'm swimming through the air. Alright, so there are people on my mini-map. I guess I better fly over and find them. Where are they? Oh, they're all right around here. Great. Great. Alright, I'm going to stand. Tell you what, I'm going to go stand where I shot... I saw 3 rogues come stealthing into Orgrimmar. Alright, here I am. I'm going to dance. Everybody loves it when you dance. Woohoo! Video games and Taran dancing. Fantastic. Skitsout77 with a 7 at the end says that he makes Scotch for a living. My friend, that is an awesome profession. I wish I too could make Scotch for a living. But sadly, I just drink Scotch as part of my living. And that's not too bad, really. Raloran says beard jealousy. Well, I do understand. My beard is fairly epic. This is a year's worth of growth, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 year. And it's okay to be jealous. Just set a goal for yourself. And give it time. Really, that's all you need to do. Set a goal, give it time, and you too will have an awesome beard. Wow, that person is on a really cool flying dragon mount. I haven't seen that one before. It's because I don't have Mr. Pandaria yet. I realize that is faux pas. But what can I say? So here we are playing video games on Twitch TV. Isn't this fantastic? Oh, it's video games. Internet and games. Oh, cool. Someone's got a turtle. I must be really showing off my noobishness if a turtle mount is fascinating me, and it's probably really easy to get, too. Yeah, I don't know. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Bottoms up. Well, I have drawn a crowd. Look at all the people who have swarmed around me. Good to see everybody. Alright, I guess I should probably wave or something. Wave. Or here we go. I got a role play. This is a role play server, so here we go. Hail, how art thou? Hasteth thine bottoms felt well? Chloron loves me, my own character. Well, awesome. Chloron, I love you too. I especially love how you ended in the book. Teaser. Poppy Shuluz says, what do you do for a living? I'm in marketing, my friend. I am a technical marketing manager. But when I'm not a technical marketing manager, I am a cigar smoker on this fine program. Okay. No spoilers, my friend. I'm glad you can't read the purple text on the screen because he's giving away spoilers to my own novel. CC07 says program industrial robotics and automation equipment. Great. Sounds like a highly technical profession. Many kudos to you, my friend. Alright, so here we are. Wow, that's a cool turtle mount too. What's with all the cool turtle mounts? I should be playing this game. I love turtles. So here we all are with our giant mounts that are blocking the screen. Let's go do something. I'm gonna follow someone. Shawarma, where are you? Where's... Alright, following... Hey, Jadevine is here. Oh, it's good to see you, Jadevine. Great, I am following Shawarma. So, here we go. Where are we gonna go, huh? Here, I'm gonna turn into my bird. There, now I can fly. Oh, man. Your mount is too fast. Your mount is too fast. There we go. Oh, wait, I can ride on this thing? Oh, no more punts. Alright, I gotta find no more punts. Where are you, no more punts? Man, why am I so bad at this? Somebody's got room for me. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna hop on this thing here. Yay! I can play video games without having to play video games. Woohoo! Lead me on to our final destination, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is great. We're going on a mammoth ride. Are we going to go to Ragefire Chasm? Oh, wait. They redid Ragefire Chasm, didn't they? So now it's like a level 90 raid instance or something? Alright, alright. You want to do Ragefire Chasm?
Find us at facebook.com/radiodispute.
Everybody, Chloron wants an invite. C-L-O-R-A-N. Chloron would like an invite.
This is Radio Dispute. RadioDispute.com. HappyMusicRadio.com.
Here we go. I should probably put on my armor, huh? Okay. Let's go to normal. There we go. I'm out of my Oxhorn roleplay gear, and I am now... I'd better be careful. I'm only level 85. And if I kill too many of these level... Oh, they're still level 14! Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I thought I was about to... I'm gonna switch back to my roleplay gear. Because I thought we were about to get destroyed in Ragefire Chasm. Oh, so there's a heroic version of Ragefire Chasm. I see. Time to kill! Yeah, I'm killing the first thing I've killed in months. Woohoo! Die, oh fire dog that never did anything to me. Woo! Alright, I should probably turn music on, huh? There. Now we've got sound effects. Who's this? Abfanout the Explorer. Hey, it's an invisible pink unicorn. For those of you who want to join my guild, the Invisible Pink Unicorns, which I am in every single day, in my dreams, you can. We are on the Silverhand server, Horde side. Feel free to ask anyone for an invite, and they will invite you. Fantastic. Someone invite Chloron, C-L-O-R-A-N. He keeps messaging me. Jadevine asks why we're in this place. I don't know. You all are asking as if I'm leading or something. All I know is I'm killing these evil orcs with the might of my claws. Cymap says, "Oh my god, Oxhorn, sweet, I'm a YouTube fan." Well, thank you very much for being a YouTube fan. I'm so glad. I hope you've seen my recent stuff. I have come out with new movies last year, which I think you'll invite. Whoa, what is that? That's new. Is that new? Or is that just like a new spell effect that I never saw before? Well, I guess it's not new. Interesting. Well, whoa, a box. What's with the flying box? This game has changed. I have no idea what's true or false anymore. Alright. Yes, I know. I stopped to take a smoke of my cigar, and then everybody leaves me. This isn't right. You can't ditch me. I'm like, whoa, that's new too. It's a giant... Wait, no, that's not new. By the way, have I ever told anyone that I never did this instance? Yeah, I leveled in Thunderbluff and Mulgore on this tune, and then I never really made an orc. So I never had an opportunity to kill anything in this instance. So I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Yeah, no, I never did this instance. I'll probably get some sort of achievement. You know what? World of Warcraft should really change the theme music or the background music to their game. They need to be playing this. I mean, don't you agree? Don't you think you could really get in the zone better if you were listening to this kind of music instead of like the epic fantasy music they normally play? Not that there's anything wrong with epic fantasy music, don't get me wrong, but this just has a better sound to it. Drunkener1 says my bottle of Lefroy just ran out. Well, my friend, you have my sympathies. That really is a tragedy. All right, I'm gonna follow Gnome Punts. By the way, did you guys know that there's a guy in my novel called Jenkins? Yeah, one of the main characters. His name is Jenkins, and I named him Jenkins before Leroy Jenkins ever came into existence. This was back in like 2003, 2004. Yeah, funny coincidence, right? I have power, says Ox. Have you ever played League of Legends? No, but I have downloaded it, and I've installed it. And I was going to play it today, but then everyone asked me to play World of Warcraft, so that's what I'm playing. But I'll have to play League of Legends in the future, just to try it out, because I hear it's a good game. Yep, this is the epitome of a lazy player. I'm following someone else so I can sit here and blow smoke rings. Not a bad gig, right? Oh, you really know that you're a noob when someone offers to give you free gold. My friend, I do appreciate it, but I have some gold. I've got 400 gold. I know. I am rolling in the money. I am rolling in the bucks here. I've got gold and a few pieces of silver and even some copper. I could buy all of Ironforge. I'm just saying. Cheers, gents. Uber Raffleman says, Ox, you're going overtime. Indeed, I am. I should probably end the show soon. Alright, well, let me do a few more smoke rings and enjoy myself, and then I will end the show, alright? So I finally saw The Hobbit. I did. I finally saw The Hobbit. I know that many of you were giving me a hard time because I haven't seen The Hobbit yet. I do love The Hobbit, and I wanted to see The Hobbit. I just never had an opportunity to see it because I had so many real-life responsibilities. But I finally saw The Hobbit, and I have to admit, I was disappointed at Bilbo's smoke rings. I really was. Now, you have to understand, I come with high expectations, obviously, because this is what I do every day. Well, every week, anyway. As part of my living. So I expected some magnificent smoke rings. But what he did was just kind of windy and breezy, and it really wasn't filled with body. I know, I'm a smoke ring snob, I'm sorry. Pandolf is saying that I've got a full armor set in my mail waiting for me. Alright, well, whoever's driving, drop me off by a mailbox, and I'll check it out and see what the armor set looks like. Oh, wow, you're already there, okay. Alright, let me jump off. Let's see, what did you guys give me? Oh, I got my brew of the month. Sweet. And Shawarma sent me some armor. Whoa, what's all this armor? Wow, it's green for me, so I can still wear it. Sweet. Thank you very much. Awesome, you rock. Alright, let's try it on and see what happens. So there we are. This is what my guy looks like in this new armor. Pretty cool. That's a big it's a big shoulder pad. Oh, there are some blues in there too. Well, according to my machine, it's oh yeah. No, sweet. I've got a blue armor piece. Well, thank you very much. That is greatly appreciated. Just for that, I will send you all some scotch. Here you go. Free Brewfest pony keg for all. Now don't get drunk, ladies and gentlemen, because getting drunk is not classy. But otherwise, drink yourselves into a happy oblivion. Rabbit Bong says that I'm Lord of the Smoke Rings. I like that. I do like that. Alright, gents. I'm gonna leave the game because it's time for me to end the show. Thank you very much. Alright, some people are saying they want to meet me. Alright, I'm gonna hang out in the game. Don't worry, Raloran. I'm gonna hang out in the game for just a little bit. But I am going to go back to this. So there we go. I played World of Warcraft. So everybody should be happy. Moose Cow says, Ox, do you ever talk to Mindflame, slash Dopefish, slash the old Machinima guys? Indeed. I talk with them every now online, but usually we don't meet up unless it's BlizzCon. So the next time BlizzCon happens, I will be seeing them. Tanker Guy says, you should give us a playthrough of Diablo 3. I'd love to. I enjoyed Diablo 3 a lot. I got mixed reports from the fans, though. Some fans loved Diablo 3, and some did not. Rolex6 says, Ox, where do you live? I live in Seattle, Washington. Alright, ladies and gents, it's that time of the show. What most people don't know is that I end this program every week with a smoke ship. That's right, Bilbo is limited to his smoke rings, but like Gandalf, I can summon forth a smoke ship. So, ladies and gentlemen, what would you like? I will base... Whoop, I get to ban one today. Yes, I got to ban one. Ha ha ha. Sorry. I get a sick glee out of banning people. Okay. How do I drop group? I don't even know how to drop group. Anyway, so what are your smoke ship ideas, ladies and gentlemen? I am going to do my very best to create a smoke ship based on your suggestions. Rotopris says, Oxhorn riding Gnome Punter's magnificent three-seated mammoth into a land full of bacon and many invisible pink unicorns that together make a mega herd that destroyed those who criticized them. Nice. That is very specific. I do like specific. Loranicus says, Oxhorn in a diamond-studded bacon TARDIS, traveling to older episodes to bring back the old segments while shooting gnome bombs at hippie elves who are time-traveling to prevent the invention of bacon. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, you never fail to deliver, Loranicus. You never do. Shawarma says, a hummus-eating Greek night elves being repeatedly war-stomped by bacon-wrapped hoagie-eating Tauren riding a spiffy black dragon mount while throwing new armor to all of the needy players. Very gregarious of them. Not only are they war-stomping hummus-eating elves, but they've got bacon-wrapped hoagie sandwiches and giving armor to to needy people. That's very generous. Maureen Bori says Bilbo and Cloron eating some pumpkin pie. Rabbit Bong says, what's a smoke ship? Lint Clickers says, smoke ship now, don't lead us on. Alright, I'll explain. So if you watched Lord of the Rings, you saw that Gandalf sat down and bested Frodo's ring with a ship made from smoke. Now his was a simple galleon or frigate, and it was handsome. It was a well-done ship. But every week for the past 3 years, I have hopped onto this program and bested Gandalf at his own game by blowing smoke ships based upon your direction. I am now taking your directions. Whatever you would like to see, I will do my very best to create it with smoke, but it has to be a ship. That is the rule. It has to be a ship, something that can either sail on water, sail underwater, or sail through the sky, or sail through space. Some sort of nautical or space and air going vessel. Alright, are those all the ideas? Do I have to pick just through those 4 or 5? Alright, I'll do my best. Let's see here. You've all got some great ideas. They're all really great, but you know what? I'm going to have to go with Loranicus. I know, I go with his all the time. But they're just so clever, and I really enjoyed how he brought everything from today's episode into this smoke ship. It was just really well done. Everybody was really well done. Rotopris and Shawarma, very nice smoke ships. But I'm going to do Loranicus's, so here we go. Are you ready? Oxhorn in a diamond-studded bacon TARDIS traveling to older episodes to bring back the old segments while shooting gnome bombs at hippie elves who are time-traveling to prevent the invention of bacon. Here we go. Whoa! Goodness! I hope you didn't blink, because if you did, you missed it. For the briefest of moments, there before your very eyes was a legitimate smoke ship. In smoke, right before your eyes, and it was a gem-studded TARDIS. A diamond-studded TARDIS from Doctor Who, traveling through time to the past in order to bring back old segments of this program, Scotch and Smoke Rings, while shooting gnome bombs at hippie elves who are time traveling themselves, trying to eliminate the invention of bacon. All of that painted in smoke before your very eyes. I sometimes don't know how I do it. I think it has to do with the set bonus. Yeah, it all comes together to produce something magical. But, you know, we've been doing it for 3 years now, and it's no longer a surprise to me. It no longer comes as some great miracle or shock. Okay, cute little hardcore kitten. Is your power going to your head? He just changed his name to I Have Power. My friend... Oh, wait, no. No, that's not... Oh, okay. I thought you did, my friend. Wait, did you? They have another chance. Oh, you're only banning them for 10 minutes? Okay, that's good. Really, only ban them if it's vulgar or if they're really swearing or something. That's really the only reason we need to ban them. No? That wasn't you? Okay. My bad. I do enjoy the fact that you're enjoying your banhammer privileges, though. I love seeing people get banned. Lint Clickers says that ship was amazing. Rabbit Bong says that it was impressive. Well, I hate to pat myself on the back. I can't actually pat myself on the back. My arms don't stretch back there. But, you know, it takes years of practice, really, to get the formula down. Yeah, what can I say? One thing I've noticed about music from the 20s and 30s, about 20% of it is just crazy people screaming in a foreign language. Right? Whatever. Hey, it's fine. Shawarma says, Ox always likes you best. Ralloran frowns. Look, I'm not playing favorites here. I'm trying to reward merit. And it might be egalitarian of me to just pick a new smoke ship creator every single week, but Laurenicus' smoke ships are just doggone good. Now, I do have other smoke ships every now and then. And yours were excellent today, ladies and gentlemen. But I loved the idea of incorporating the TARDIS, really. I must just be in a Doctor Who mood. I don't know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so... Laurenicus is... Wait, he's got an algorithm? Is he cheating at the smoke ship ideas? Are you using your computer hacker abilities to hack into my smoke ships? Is that what you're doing? I don't even understand. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. This was episode 183. We've been doing this for a very long time. I love it whenever you guys come. I've got my beautiful wife and baby waiting for me. We're going to have some dinner. I need to get this episode up so that people who missed the stream can watch it. So I'm going to head out. But thank you all so... Maureen Boris says, Ox011101. Those are your hacking abilities? Alright. I do love to speak in binary. Bender, after all, is my hero. But thank you, everybody, for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. Be sure to tune in next week. Same Ox time, same Ox channel for Scotch and Smoke Rings episode 184. And as we are wont to say here at Scotch and Smoke Rings, we will have a little bit of Scotch bottoms up. Blow a few smoke rings. And be sure, my good friends, as always, to stay classy.